they were saying R.P. the young Scooter, man. I was just listening to the bro on the way here. Everybody saying the police killed him, but this is what I was trying to show. This what I was just talking to him about.
Nah, he jumped over the fence, man, and messed his leg up, messed up one of his arteries.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
So he never got shot.
No, what happened was allegedly this what happened. That somebody called the police and said that a lady was snatched back in the house that he was in. So the police came to the door. Somebody opened up the door, closed the door in the police face. The police went to surround the perimeter. Him and somebody else jet off. The other person went back, and he kept going. He jumped over the gate, and I guess when he jumped over the second one, they found him laying there bleeding. So that's what they said. So they said there was no shots off or nothing like that. And they said what happened was it was another person that ended up getting shot around that same time. So that's why people thought it was him that got shot.
So essentially, in other words, you saying basically like he did it to himself type, like
yeah.
It ain't no foul play type.
Nah, that's what they saying. Now, if it's all true, that's what they saying. Now, if it's bullshit happened when they caught him, I don't know, but yeah, that's the way they tell him. They say he jumped over the gate and he cut his leg and cut an artery and he bled to death. They said they got him to the hospital. By the time he got there, though, he was gone.
That's a messed up way to die. That's a messed up way to die, bro.
On your birthday?
Oh my mama, that's a messed up way to die. I wonder what they said. It was a woman being held hostage or something.
Yeah, they said, well, not necessarily being held hostage. It was, I guess it was. They said some shots was being rang off, and somebody snatched her in the house. So they said they was going to check on it. That part don't sound right to me.
So shots went off, and they saying somebody was snatched inside of a house.
Yeah.
No, I ain't hear this. I ain't hear that whole story. That's crazy right there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. My homeboy just had something going on like that, bro. Where he had a dice game going on.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He got the dice game. It's about 15, 20 dudes up in here. They shooting dice. It's thousands on the floor. They got peas in this mug. They got guns in here. And a hating female called the police and say somebody's in there being held hostage. So the police come and do a welfare check, and there's 20 dudes in here shooting dice with guns and weed and bands on the floor. So I understand, bro, how it could be the weirdest situation. That's why we got to stay blessed and prayed up out here, folks.
Man. I was just doing a live before we got on, and I was just telling them, man, the streets is dead.
It's dead.
Get the hell out of the streets, man. That's the number one thing you need to be trying to do. Get the fuck out the streets. Excuse my language.
Nah, it's dead. I ain't gonna lie, it been dead, but it's like now it's to a point where it's like it already. I don't know. See, maybe because I'm getting old, I'm looking at it different. I'm looking at it like it's like a war on black people, but maybe it been like that. Maybe it's just once you get older, you start looking at it different. You feel me? It's just like everything they doing is like black on black crime. We steal it. We selling drugs to each other. We stealing from each other. We robbing each other, and we basically like we doing their job. We doing what we the new KKK. You feel me? Yeah. We doing it better than they could have ever did it. You feel what I'm saying? We bigger than the KKK. That's how I feel, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna hit you with something real quick. Y'all gotta think, man. At least 7 out of 10 of us grew up in the projects. Meaning we was projects. Meaning we was experiments. We was guinea pigs. We was experimenting all the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? We is hypnotized with hate. You get what I'm saying? We a whole ball of hate. You know what I mean? So that's why we in the hood. We all on top of each other. It's all a bunch of poverty. Everybody mad at each other. That's why when the first person get up, that person get hated on.
Crab in the bucket mentality.
Yeah, for sure.